Hey guys, what is up? And welcome to another installment of TP Check Your Tech, where I review all things smart and all things tech. So if you are into those kind of things, be sure to click subscribe. Don't be shy about it. Ding that bell, and YouTube will personally send you a notification every single time I drop a new video. Cue that intro music, boy! So in today's video, guys, I'm going to be reviewing the Deco E4 whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Woo! That would be a cool tongue twister. I dare you to try saying it without even catching a single breath, boy. I'm just kidding, man. I'm not going to do that. But basically, guys, this thing is a smart Wi-Fi management system, and its three biggest selling points are seamless roaming, parental controls, and easy setup. So if you were just like me and you like having total control over your Wi-Fi network, then this is a good product for you. So let's get straight into it. What is seamless roaming, you ask? Well, basically, if you are someone who likes to walk up and down your house with your phone attached to your hands, my wife, then this little bad boy right here is definitely going to make you happy, man. See, what happens is once you connect your mobile device to your Wi-Fi network, your cell phone, your tablet, your laptop, your devices will constantly in the background be searching for the closest deco to you. And all of this, like I said, is happening in the background, so you won't even realize when it's happening. Hence the first selling point, seamless roaming. The second selling point with regards to the Deco E4 is the fact that it has parental controls. If you are someone who has children in the house and they just happen to have cell phones, this little bad boy right here will definitely give you peace of mind. So you remember what I said earlier, right? This thing is a smart Wi-Fi management system. And what the Deco E4 can do is manage all of the devices on your Wi-Fi network. What I'm saying is you are able to know what every single device on your network has been up to at any given point in time. That's cool, right? And if you're a parent, that just gives you peace of mind. And let's be honest, guys, kids can break your internet. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, sure. When you have unlimited data, you don't have to worry about it running out in the middle of the month, right? But one thing that you don't want to do is to give your kids unlimited access to the World Wide Web. Danger alert! Danger alert! I mean, that's just a big no-no. See, the smart thing to do as a parent is to always be in the loop when it comes to the stuff that your kids are doing on their devices. It is our duty, after all, to protect them, sometimes from themselves and from the dangers of unlimited internet. So the Deco E4 is able to give you a list or a report of every single thing that your kids were doing on your network via their mobile devices. They absolutely cannot hide this from you. And I feel that as a parent, this is a pretty cool feature to have in the digital world that we are living in. There's so many things that can happen, so many things that can just slide underneath the carpet. Next thing you know, you're dealing with things that you had no idea could possibly happen to you. So you are able to block restricted websites, whatever you deem restricted. You are able to get a notification as to what your kids were viewing or doing on their mobile devices every single day, however often you feel like checking up on them. And like I said already, the fact that you are able to just via the TP-Link app, just let the Deco E4 know that these particular websites are blocked from your kids' devices. So do the right thing, folks. Manage your kids' devices. And don't be ashamed about it. You'll thank me later. So the third and cool selling point for the Deco E4 is the fact that it is quite easy to set up. All All you have to do is download the app, set up and register an account, and no, you will not be billed to use this thing like on a monthly basis. No subscription services required here. Once you have bought this thing, it is yours and you are free to use it whichever way you prefer. So once you've downloaded the app and set up an account, all you have to do is switch on the first Deco E4, connect it to your Wi-Fi network, and TP's your uncle. After that, you will then move on to deciding where you will place the second Deco E4 in your house. You'll switch it on, set it up, and it will connect to the first Deco E4. And it's really just that simple, guys. Now, of course, I do have to mention the fact that the TP-Link Deco E4 comes in a pack of 2 or 3. This particular package that I have installed in my house is a 2-pack. And with regards to easy setup, the way that I have my setup running here at the house, I have the first Deco E4 connected to my router, the router that my ISP gave me, and I have the second Deco E4 connected to the first one wirelessly, and that I have set up in my bedroom. So the one in my bedroom gets its network from the first Deco E4 in the TV room, and that first Deco E4 hops back to the router that my ISP gave me. So basically what I did is I connected all of the devices in my house onto my Deco E4s, and I have absolutely nothing connected to the router set up from my ISP, which then gives me total control over every single device connected in my house. So far, it has been getting the job done quite nicely. I honestly have no real complaints about it. I'm happy. Now, as you can see on the box right here, it says fast, stable, everywhere. What it should actually say right here in the beginning is affordable, fast, stable, everywhere. So let me break down more cool features that the TP-Link Deco E4 has. Now, I've already mentioned the fact that it's affordable and that it's a smart Wi-Fi management system. But the other thing that makes the Deco E4 really cool is the fact that it is a Wi-Fi dead zone killer. That means you have whole home Wi-Fi coverage throughout your entire house. And this particular package covers 2,800 square feet of your home. Cool feature number 2. The Deco E4 is able to connect up to 100 devices. Now, if you are someone who is into tech just like me, we're not just talking cell phones and laptops. I mean, we're also talking about smart TVs and whatever streaming devices that you have in your house, smart lights, and the list can go on and on. And through your TP-Link app, you are able to see how much bandwidth every single device on your network is consuming. Cool feature number 3, it has enhanced joule speeds. Now, my personal line here at home is capped at 20 megabytes. I mean, every other day I do have an internal struggle and I wake up thinking to myself, I need more power, I need more speed. And I'm like, I'm gonna call my ISP today and tell them that I want a 200 meg line. 200 megs, in all honesty, guys, is way too much. I mean, do you even know what you would do with a 200 meg line? Comment down below and tell me what speeds you're currently running in your house and what your ideal or perfect speed that you would like to have in your house. Basically, what enhanced dual speeds mean is that you will constantly have the same speed all across your network, all across your house. Like I said already, I'm running a 20 meg line and I get more or less the same speed across my house. It doesn't really matter where I am, and obviously the closer you are to a Deco, the more you are able to max out your speeds. For an example, I have a Deco E4 in my bedroom and I have another Deco E4 set up in the TV room. When I'm in the TV room, I can get up to 20 megabytes. When I'm in my bedroom, I can get 20 megabytes there as well. But when I'm moving around, it ranges from 15, 17, 18, whatever the case might be. So you don't have to obsess about sitting right on top of the router that your ISP gave you. you can just move freely all around your house, be calm and cool and relaxed about it, no pressure. And I don't know the kind of setup or situation that you have going on with your ISP, but I know with my ISP, what they say is if you want to have total access and control with regards to the router that they give you, you have to sign an indemnity form. An indemnity form, guys. Basically, what these guys are saying is that, hey man, you want to fiddle and tinker with your router that we've given you? Sign a form. Feel free. When I first heard that, I thought to myself, you know, as much as I work with these things on the daily, I really don't want to have to fiddle and mess around with it, because if you break anything there, then you have to go back and figure out what it is that you did wrong and sort it out, and which is just a major inconvenience to everyone in your house, especially if you're not living alone, or if you break something and you completely just forgot what it is that you broke. You have to backtrack, remember, oh, I changed this and that, and rectify it. So what I do is I let my ISP manage the router that they gave me, and I manage the Deco E4s. That's all I have to worry about in terms of the devices that are running in my network in my house. Now, there are still some cool features that the Deco E4 has that I haven't mentioned already. I know for myself personally, one of the biggest reasons or the deciding factor that made me lean towards the TP-Link Deco E4 is the fact that it works with Amazon's cheeky assistant lady, whose name I shall not mention. If you haven't already seen my previous videos, that is basically the type of setup I have going on in my house here. I'm constantly working towards building my perfect dream smart home, and I base a lot of it around Amazon's cheeky assistant lady. So through or via my Amazon assistant, I am then able to say, for an example, it's dinner time, and she will automatically know that that means she has to pause network coverage or network connectivity to all of the cell phones and laptops in the house. Just like that, boom, it's dinner time. Everyone knows it's now time to come together as a family, sit and just enjoy each other for that 30 to 45 minutes, whatever the case is. And all of the devices are on lockdown, offline until after dinner when I say resume devices, and then she can resume network connectivity to all the cell phones, laptops, or whatever devices I've chosen to control with that particular phrase. And you can really just play around with it, be creative with it, but basically you are able to determine how you want to use your devices that are connected to your network via Amazon's assistant. One more trick that the Deco E4 has up its sleeve is the fact that you can create a separate guest network apart from your normal Wi-Fi network. And also via your Amazon assistant, you are able to say resume guest network and pause it, whatever the case might be, so that when guests come over, you know, okay, we have guests in the house. You can tell your Amazon assistant to enable your guest network, and your guests are able to connect to that network instead of your usual network. The reason why I have it set up this way is that there are certain devices that I give priority to on my network. For an example, that's my cell phones and my wife's cell phone, and maybe our streaming device that we use to watch TV, DSTV, Netflix, whatever the case might be. I'm able to tell the Deco E4 to give it the maximum speed available to me on my network. And then I'm able to say that all of these other devices do not have to be a priority, just give it normal speeds. And that for me really is such a cool feature that the Deco E4 has. The fact that you can separate devices, you have a separate guest network apart from your normal guest network, and you can determine which devices are a high priority on both of those networks. So in my books, TP-Link gets a huge shout out for that, and also a huge shout out to my ISP that hooked me up with the package over here. They are the plug. But anyways, guys, that's a wrap for me. I'm about to disconnect all the devices on my network now and go spend some QT with my family, because really that's just a smart thing to do. Well, I will disconnect every single device on my network except my wife's cell phone, because if I do that, she will absolutely kill me. I mean, she will literally kill me and feed me to the dog. there'll be nobody to speak of. So if you don't see me in the next video, you know she did it. In the meantime, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Stay teched out and God bless.